It all started with a dream. As most of us learn, we have to make the decision as to whom we will serve in life. The events that surround us, the people who you meet, learn from, and love, the choices that define you, and the dreams you work hard to fulfill. All these things are in the hands and the will of God. And so it was with the creation of Gulf Coast Bible College in 1953 in Houston, Texas. Our university was established out of a recognized need for a school that would specifically train church leaders in pastoral and ministerial leadership. However, the dream did not stop there. Over 30 years ago, our university moved from Houston to Oklahoma City. A leap of faith. It was the visionary leadership of administrators and professors who uprooted their families, went without a salary, even contributed their own salaries to pay for student scholarships. And they tirelessly continued to dream a dream that would become MidAmerica Christian University.
Do you dream of making a difference?
Of doing something significant with your life?
Of changing the world for Christ?
At MidAmerica Christian University, our students experience a unique learning environment that enables them to create and collaborate and innovate in solving today's local and global problems. Through 31 degree programs, our students are graduating and assuming leadership in congregations, clinics, the classroom, in the military, law enforcement, and the marketplace. We believe the words of Jesus when he said, "And greater works than these shall you do, because I go to the Father." Through the abiding presence and power of the Holy Spirit, our students are experiencing what we refer to as the greater educational model.
It all begins with students having a greater encounter with God. You know, you can get an education anywhere, but you can't have a greater encounter with God everywhere. At MACU, God is at work, and our job is to simply join him there.
You need a university that is going to support you, challenge you, care about you, and really, more importantly, know who you are. So, if your path leads to the marketplace, to the classroom, or maybe a local or international congregation, what we're going to do is that we're going to be here for you. We're going to embrace your goals and try to make those goals a reality.
We fostered my nephews, and that eventually led to the adoption of my nephews. And during that time frame, we incurred an extra cost, extra burdens, financial burdens. So by having a scholarship, by having financial aid, I was able to attend MACU full time and be there as a father and a husband full time. I want to be in the ministry, and I can do that. I've learned through MACU. And I also want to be in the social, and I want to work with children. I want to work with hurt, brokenness, despair. I want to feel the pain that they feel, because I've had that pain here in my house, and I know what it's like.
The greater educational model also includes a greater engagement in learning. This component is where we focus on ensuring that our students can later apply in their careers what we are teaching them now. One example is our continuing ministry practicums that have now trained more than 220 students. These students have ministered to more than 22,000 patients and have participated in internships in local churches and businesses.
We're working with giant worldwide partners to develop a new curriculum embedded with leadership skills and training. As we've talked to employers about what they're looking for in the people that they hire, we want to send students out with a distinct advantage to not only go into the workplace with the technical skills, but with the opportunity to be a leader and affect change.
We talked basketball for about 5 minutes, and then the rest, for about 15, 20 minutes, we talked about my spiritual walk and my growth and academics and what I want to do beyond college. And that was so big to me. I hung up the phone, I told all my friends, I said, I'm going to MidAmerica Christian. I don't need to see the school, I don't need to meet my teammates, I don't need to see what these coaches look like. Just by that talk, that 5-minute conversation that transferred into a 20-minute conversation about my growth as a young man and as a child of God, that was just so valuable to me. And that's And that was something that nothing my father, my mother, or my friends could say that can get me from coming here.
We are experiencing a greater engagement in learning through our Centers for Excellence. Through our distance learning, we are partnering with local churches. These are becoming educational centers within their communities.
Another component of the greater educational model is a greater emphasis on global issues. This summer, MACU's Global Learner Program will be taking 5 students to Kenya and 6 students to Ecuador.
Since we established our Center for Excellence, we have now trained over 100,000 leaders throughout the world. Our Master of Leadership offer entirely in Spanish has reached students in Mexico, Honduras, Costa Rica, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Chile, Argentina, and Puerto Rico. We believe that we're changing nation for Christ by helping our students advancing their careers and leadership in business, government, and local church.
The fourth component in the greater educational model is that our students have a greater expression of doing good. We don't want students to just do well in life. We want them to do good also. I'm sure you agree that our friends, our neighbors, and our world need all the goodness we can show them.
For my dream, I guess that's what it would be, is to follow God's calling in becoming a senior pastor. I'm excited for it. It's scary, but in a sense, I feel like I have the responsibility of eternal lives in my hands, and I can't help but to be overwhelmed in it all of the grace of God at what He's done in my life through this school, through the faith that I've experienced, and watching Him provide for me.
Whether you're a student that chooses to attend one of our on-ground campus locations, or whether you choose to take your degree program 100% online, come experience the greater educational model. Join us with your influence, your prayers, and your support. Dare to dream bigger and do greater.
I dream bigger.
I dream bigger.
I dream bigger.
And we do greater.
Dream bigger.
Do greater.
I dream bigger.
Dream bigger. Do greater.
At MidAmerica Christian University, we believe each graduate gives new birth to the dream.